If we can...
You know what? If we passed it, we'd be... Oh my gosh.
Get a
the
message
celebrations,
or a letter or something.
The celebrations would be wicked, wouldn't it?
We've just got to keep working at it.
Yeah,
don't give in.
Like nothing about nothing.
What about all that nothing last night? I was...
Babe, no. Is to talk about nothing, because last night's nothing was just too much, babe.
Too much nothing.
Was something wrong with nothing? That wasn't right, Stevie. I just thought, I need to get a doctor, man. Anyway.
If you're to look at it like that, yeah, I agree with that.
I don't think anyone realises, whilst it is a huge honour and privilege to be in here, it's also incredibly tough and difficult at times.
Oh, yeah, for sure, definitely, I agree with that. Yeah, so I guess if you say it's an achievement for yourself to stay here, for yourself not to walk, I think what he said, yeah, that's correct. I don't think it's an achievement to...
survive a product.
No. I don't. Like, it's a good thing, obviously, for yourself, because you want to, but you might, I don't believe that you should feel as though you're a better person if you survive a public vote or anything like that. It's just maybe, like, because...
You'll have a lot of people that like looking at you, though, being blunt about it.
Yeah, I don't.
You
won't
are sort of
go,
like the
John.
heartthrob of the house.
Yeah. Hasn't made enough of an impression yet that he could replace you. So it's not like they'd be like, oh, they're two heartthrobs, so we don't mind getting rid of one of them.
I think there's one too, to be honest.
That ain't
Ben yourself on it.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right. 100%. Yeah, I don't know. I just think that, I don't know. I just...
So if you...
Well, I understand what you
no,
like,
I'm just interesting, because you think about things...
So what would you say, like,
so
fair enough you say yourself, but what reason would you have to believe that the public would pick up your vote? Not what you got to think is, what reason would the public have to pick up their phone and vote you out? What reason would they have to vote you out? Okay,
No, but I'm reversing that, though. I'm asking a different question. I'm saying if all of us were saved, obviously not all of us will be, but if you were saved, or if Andrew was saved, or if I was saved...
What would I take it? What would I take into that?
No, not... You've already said that it doesn't mean that people like you, but how...
We're not saved, though, that's the thing. One person gets evicted.
Yeah, you're not saved. You're not saved.
You're just the least hated.
You're just the least hated, yeah. You're just the least unpopular.
Yeah.
You're not the,
so why, for example, do you think they went to evict Iffy over Corin? That's an interesting one. What can you, when it's 1 against 1, what would you read into that?
It was.
Well, it wasn't 1 against 1. It was
Who was the other one?
Mario.
Oh, of course, yeah, I always forget about that.
Just read that if he got one more phone vote than either me or Mario.
I think
you could say that.
I think Mario was in the clear because of what he brings to the house. But yeah, but at that time, Mario's got a very strong character and people will respect that.
Mario was probably in the clear.
You see, what I would...
So I would say he was in the clear. Between Corin, I didn't think Corin until we had that chat in the bathroom, and you explained to me, and I did actually think, I'm not going to lie, I did think you could be right about that. I always thought Iffy, certainly. But then when you explained to me, you're like, if he. But then I heard if he was telling me about a couple of times she'd been into the diary room and said that she'd achieved all she wanted to achieve on Big Brother, and she'd had enough and she'd got what she wanted out of the program.
How much of a loser do you have to be to want to audition?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but one of the girls, honest to God,
They're not going to be a true friend. Like, if you're already famous and they're like, oh yeah, I want an English best friend.
Mind you, I just auditioned, and then as soon as I met her...
I was like, I'll be honored to be your pet.
I like the simple life that they were on, like her and Nicole.
I thought they were just like working people.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
It's like, look at us.
Yeah.
Isn't it so?
What is it? Like, I watched about 10 minutes of Paris Hilton's Best Friend, and I can't believe it. Like it's like X Factor. One goes like kind of like crying, trying to say how we can be better friends. I'd rather be taken up back and.
The funny thing about that is they're all saying she's just fake.
Hot, you know? No talent whatsoever, and it's only gotten somewhere because her dad's rich, and she's filmed a sex video, you know.
Bedroom because I'm missing some items of clothing. I was trying to find them, and then John sort of, and John's pretty much ignored me for the last couple of days, not for any reasons that he had. So he called me. He said, Benji, come over to me. No, he's like, Benji, what are your thoughts on tomorrow and stuff? So anyway, I went to sit down. Now, what I struggle with, and maybe nowadays you just connect better with him than I do, but like. You can't ever really have a discussion the way you and I do. He basically tells you what he thinks, and then he asks you what you think, and then that's that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's no real discussion. But I'm more than happy to go tomorrow, but what's slightly doing my head in is that everyone keeps on telling me it's going to be between me and one other person. So, like, John thinks it's between me and him, Andrew thinks it's between me and him. And I know I'm a sort of potentially a front runner in all this, but I just don't understand why are all these people telling me this. You know?
Yeah.
It's just a bit wearing.
Yeah.
And the other thing I find weird is, joking aside, is there something wrong with Josie? Because she's just in that bed sleeping all day, literally. Is she ill with something at the moment? Or is it just love sickness?
Yeah, I think she's just trying to prepare herself for John going, and I think it's hit her hard that he may go this week, even though he won't. I think it's just hit her hard, you know?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
No, but
Because I've watched videos of my...